Hello guys, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tech Polygamist and I am back again with another video. Currently on my phone, this is my Xiaomi Mi A3. I have got Cherish OS on the phone, okay? Cherish OS version 4.6. Yeah, that's it over there, that tiny number over there. Now, Cherish OS is nice. It's nice, it's actually quite good, but there are some issues that it has, you know? The brightness slider is broken and all of that. I want to get rid of it. First thing you do, make sure you remove your Google account. I don't know why, but it's an unspoken rule. Now your password too, get rid of your password, pin, password, pattern, whatever, get rid of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to boot into Fastboot mode. I'm going to move back to stock firmware before I then flash the OS that I want to use. Okay, so volume down button and power key, hold it down till you see the Android One logo and then let go of the power key. Now plug my phone in and let us move to the laptop. Oh, love me my wallpaper. Anyway, so let's go to the download folder. That's where I keep my Mi A3 goodies, and then I will show you the ROM I want to flash. Okay, I want to flash the Pixel OS. Okay, it's different from Pixel Experience, but Pixel OS. You guys have to make sure that you have platform tools folder. It is very, very important. And in a minute, I'll show you why it is important. So I have my Mi Flash Pro tool there. I'm going to hit the Mi Flash. Okay, and then you will see how I'm going to move from the current custom ROM that I have all the way down to the other one I want. Now, make sure that it is Android 11. That is the version of the stock firmware that you need to have. Okay, it's very, very important. So keep it in your platform tools folder, like I said, in your Mi A3 folder rather. Now go to ROMs, that's where I kept mine, and then I have two modified, unmodified. In a different video I'll talk about it. I think I've spoken about it already, I can't remember. Anyway, so since I'm in Fastboot mode, that is my Fastboot device. Now if I click clean all, that means I just want to just wipe it, get rid of everything, go back to factory settings. Okay, which is exactly what I want to do today. Now, like I said, Fastboot mode, I said about your platform tools, I'll go into CMD. Now, with CMD, you have to make sure that you are on a slot to be able to move to Fastboot. You can do it whether you're on B slot, but it's always safe. Whenever you have issues, make sure you move to a slot, okay, to be able to boot into stock ROM. As you can see, I'm currently on a slot, so I'm good to go. I'll put a stuff here, somewhere around here, on how to move to a slot and then reboot to bootloader. So let's go back to Mi Flash, and then we'll start our interesting work. Flash, refresh, so that I'm there, okay. And I'm not, if I'm clicking, I want to lock my bootloader, but locking my bootloader means I have to then unlock it all over again. I don't want that. So I'm ready to go, and then I flash. So I'm going to keep quiet now, let the music, you guys listen to my beautiful music, okay? I'll see you guys. Abi, I'll take the talk. I'm back. Oh yeah, so we've hit S-Pause. Now whenever we hit S-Pause, your device is supposed to automatically boot by itself. If it doesn't boot automatically, we've got a problem. So let me show you mine. Mine is going to boot. Oh, there it is. It's booted automatically already. So I've unplugged my device, and we should see that orange annoying color of Mi logo very, very soon. Yeah, that's where it should show. So now, as you can see, my phone is still showing unlocked because I did not click flash all and lock. Okay, that's the whole point. I don't want to have to unlock my phone all over again. I have a separate video for that where I locked and unlocked my device. Okay, so here we go. Me. Anyways, let's quickly, we should be able to, oh, there we are. So let us quickly go through this setup, get rid of all of this. Yeah, skip all this. Yeah, setup offline. Yeah, next. Hurry up. Next. I don't know if I'm using CapCut to edit videos. I don't know if it's my voice that is not on the same speed as the video though, but I'll find a way to fix it as long as you guys can hear me. Anyway, so this is where we are. We are in stock ROM. We are successfully moved from a custom operating system onto the actual operating system that came with the phone. Okay, so we have to move now to developer options. I will show you that my device is still unlocked. So go to settings, system, tap on about phone, tap on build number several times until it says you are now a developer. Then come down here to developer options, and then you see it. OEM unlocking is grayed out, meaning I'm in. See that it's checked, turned on. Bootloader is already unlocked. I don't have a problem. So now let us move on. Moving on, we now have to boot our phone back into Fastboot mode. Okay, as usual, hold the volume down button and your power key. Hold it down till you see the Android One logo, and then let go of the power key alone. Oh, there we are. I didn't even have to say too much. Anyway, so there we are in. Let us plug our phone to the laptop, and then we'll graciously move onto our laptop. Here we are. Now we are going to go back to the platform tools folder. Okay, we want to install this one, Pixel OS, on our phone. Like I said, that's the main point. Okay, so type in CMD, where I put in CMD, and then we're going to type in Fastboot devices to check if our device is properly connected. Okay, since it's connected, the next thing we are going to do is Fastboot get var current slot to find out what slot our device is currently in. Okay, now since we're in the A slot, now if you remember, I talked about teaching you guys how to move from B slot to A slot to flash your the ROM I was talking about, the stock ROM. So this one will show you how to do it. So instead of B here that I typed here, because this one I want to move to B because I want to flash that custom ROM. So instead of B slot, a B here, you put A if you want to move to stock ROM. Okay, now we now have to type Fastboot reboot bootloader to restart our phone, reboot our phone back into Fastboot mode. And then once we've done that, we'll now type in a code, a command to check and be sure that we are actually on B slot. Okay, so we should now check Fastboot get var current slot again. It should now show us that we are on B slot. Okay, oh, I think I made an error though. There's a hyphen missing. Yeah, now as you can see, we are on B slot. So it's now time to go. Now I have never flashed this Pixel OS before. Actually, I have not. So I think I'm going to try to use lineage recovery. I don't know if lineage recovery is going to work, but let me try it and see if it is going to work. So copy the name. Always make sure that if you copy something, copy everything, including the .img or the .zip file. Okay, so that it is going to flash properly. If not, you will not be able to do anything. Now we'll type in Fastboot flash boot, and then you paste what you copied. Hit enter. Yeah, remember, like I said, make sure that that extension, the .img, is there. Hit enter, and then we will. Oh, it has been written into the phone. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to type in Fastboot reboot. Okay, and once you've typed in Fastboot reboot, now make sure that your hand is holding the volume up key before you hit enter. It is very, 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 very important. Okay, so I guess my phone should have been fast booted by now. There we go. So like I said, hold the volume up key till the recovery shows. Okay, so we are in lineage recovery right now. Like I said, I've not flashed Pixel OS before. I don't know the actual recovery to use, but I'm just trying it out. So first thing to do is format data. Okay, make sure you format data. Click on that format factory reset or whatever and click on format data. If it shows something like delete partition, do not do that. You're at your own risk if you do that. I've said it. Now go back, click on apply update and click on ADB sideload or whatever is written there. Click on it. Okay, now we'll connect our phone back to the PC and then we are going to start what we want to do, which is to sideload the ROM onto the phone. Now we are here. Okay, so ADB ADB sideload. Now we'll go back, copy the entire name of the ROM, everything, including the zip extension, every single thing. Okay, and then we come back and hit paste, and then we hit enter. Okay, so the daemon should start running by now. What's taking so long? Sorry, I have this thing where I record the videos first and I put a voiceover later. Anyways, it shouldn't be taking this long. Sorry, I'm feeling kind of under the weather, so my voice might be a bit bad. Anyway, it has started, so I'm going to shut up now and let the music take control. Okay, and I'll be back once it hits 47. Yeah, 47 is the usual stopping point. So we are at 47. Okay, that means it's done. I guess it's successful. So let's look at what our phone is actually saying. Now this is our phone when we first of all sent the package the first time, and let's see, has it been done? We're supposed to get a something relating to 0. Like you see there will be yeah. Now that result is supposed to show 0, not 1. Oh, I guess we could not do anything because it is not allowing us to downgrade, which is bad. Now let us boot back into our bootloader. I guess lineage OS lineage recovery isn't the problem. Okay, now let's try using TWRP. Since custom recovery is not working, like the usual Linux isn't working, let us use TWRP to see if we can get it done. Okay, so as usual, type in fastboot get var current slot to check what slot you are in. Now with TWRP, you don't have to change slots. Okay, just flash it. It's just a boot. Okay, it's not like you are setting this permanently. So as you can see, I'm on B slot, so I don't really have a problem. So fastboot, flash boot, TWRP, hit enter. This one doesn't take time, within a few seconds. Yeah, so what we are going to do now is type in fastboot reboot. Now, like I said, make sure that your hand is pressing the volume up key before you hit enter. So I've hit enter now. My hand is on the volume up key, so any second now I should be booting into Fastboot. Oh, sorry, TWRP. So yeah, this is me after I hit enter. See, I'm pressing my volume up button. So now I'll be going to Fastboot. Why did I keep saying Fastboot? TWRP. Anyways, so I am back again. Now, with TWRP set in, what I want to do now is, so my laptop has recognized that TWRP is plugged in, my phone is plugged in. Now, one thing I want to do first of all, which I always advise people to do, is this. Whenever you want to flash a custom ROM, especially for the Mi A3, to avoid initial errors, okay? Yeah, so make sure that you always format your data. I noticed that with TWRP, especially the Xiaomi Mi A3, errors happen. So make sure you format data first of all, before you then use advanced swipe. Okay, now for advanced swipe, what we are going to do is we are going to select Dalvik, system and data, and then we are going to wipe to remove. So I'm going to copy the name of the ROM now, because I want to paste it in my flash drive. I prefer using my flash drive for anything TWRP. I don't like putting it into my internal storage. So I'm plugging in my flash drive now, and then I'm going to paste it in. So I feel like flash drive works better, especially if you have kind of like a flash drive that is very, very fast. Mine is the SanDisk Ultra, 64 gigabytes. So what am I doing? I started it. Okay. Anyways, so it shouldn't take too long. Now, like I said, I've not flashed this before. Cherish OS is nice. Okay, Cherish OS is good. Don't get me wrong. The issues I have with Cherish OS is that there's sometimes whereby I'll be using it and then the brightness will just hit me at once. So the only way for me to combat that is by turning on extra dim. Now, extra dim is for a place is like, let's say I'm in a I don't want people to see what I'm doing. Okay, but I should not have to turn on extra dim because I want to use my brightness. Another thing again about Cherish OS I don't like is the fact that the control menu, the notification panel, the control section is laggy. Like when you're trying to draw down, it is very, very laggy. That's the reason why I got rid of Cherish OS and decided to try this Pixel OS. Okay, I want to see how good it is. Now, if you want, since the Pixel OS, well, when we get there, we'll see it though. There are some custom ROMs that when you flash them to TWRP, they automatically give you a custom recovery. Android is one of them. I remember flashing Android 14 through TWRP, and it gave me a Android recovery. Okay, so I'm hoping this one is there like that, because like I said, I used Lineage recovery to flash it, but it didn't work. So I'm hoping this one is like that, so I'll be able to flash Magisk and who knows, maybe even flash Dolby, because I have a feeling that this thing might not come with Dolby. Okay, yeah, so enough talk. I think we should be done here. Let's move on to the next stage. All right, so back here, that's my flash drive. My stuff is there, so it's time to flash. Now, remember, make sure you have done the advanced swipe and all of that before you try to flash this thing. Yeah, that's my car that is raving, if you hear the sound. Anyways, so that is the file. I'm going to flash it now. It should begin any moment from now. Oh yeah, so it has begun. So I'm going to keep this, let it, do its thing. I'm going to play some music. You guys let the music take control and all of that. So once we hit step 2 of 2, it shouldn't take so long, and then we are in. Okay, we are step 2 of 2, so we are done. Next thing to do now is to go and do a regular format of data, type in the YES, and we move. Yeah, YES, tap. So now that is that, we then have to now reboot system. Ignore the fact that it says no OS and stuff, don't worry. Now, there are some times whereby your phone might have to boot twice before you then get into the custom ROM. Like I mentioned with the CR Droid giving me a custom recovery, it is similar to this one. Your phone will have to boot twice and then boot into that custom. Oh, you see what I'm talking about. So we are in the custom recovery now. You format data and then boom, we go into the device. So let's give it a few seconds and we should be seeing that lovely G logo that I like. Now, Evolution X has this thing where you can change your boot animation. I remember when I was using my Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 and well, let's just say I like the fact I could switch to different boot animations. Now I don't know if the latest Pixels have this thing where they combine the G here and Gemini to make a boot animation, but the Evolution X had something like that and I really liked it. So yeah, this is where we are. We should be loading, and anytime soon we'll get into the actual phone itself. Yeah, and we are in. Well, of course we are. Welcome to your Pixel, ladies and gentlemen, or rather, welcome to my Pixel. Anyways, so here we are. Let's do a quick setup, skip all of these shenanigans, and then we'll get into the actual thing. Nobody wants a pin. Go away. Let's skip all of this. I don't want no tips and tricks from you guys, so let's move in. Yeah, that's it. Oh, reminds me of the days of my Redmi Note 8 where I had beauty. Man, I miss my Redmi Note 8, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm looking forward to the next old phone I'm going to get to try to work on. So yeah, let me show you guys. This is Android 13, and it's been a while I turned the clock. Let me do that. Okay. No, that's wrong. Yeah, let's go the other way. No, that's 14. Dummy, move. One more. Again. Ah, there we go. Android 13, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the Pixel OS installed. Yeah, we have 2022 security patch and all of that. So the ROM is good. The ROM is at least nice. It looks nice. Nothing sketchy for now. So in case you want to flash Magisk, because me, I'll obviously do that because I want Dolby. This thing ain't got no Dolby. So you have to hold your power up button and your volume up button and your power button. And when you get here, let's go of the power button, and then you get into this. So all you have to do is just click on apply update, plug it to your device, to your laptop. Make sure you are on platform tools, and then you open CMD and type in ADB sideload. Go back to your folder, copy Magisk. You know what? Maybe when I want to flash Magisk and install Dolby, I will show you guys how to do it. Anyways, thanks you guys for sticking around. Thank you for the subs and the views. I really appreciate it. TWRP Recovery is signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.